getting colder.
I remember this road, when it looked better than this.
We have arrived.
These ruins were once Wuling's.
No. Even now, they remain part of... It is the weeping wound in every Wulinger's heart. The missing half torn from our side.
Today, we shall retake that missing half of Wuling.
This position is too close to the very large rift. Some blight masses have changed a lot with time.
The Blight Miasma. The miasma covers almost the entire...
This is far more severe than what we saw at Yinglong Pass.
This is why I'm here.
First, we'll need a sentry base. Lady Si has cleared up the nearby...
Follow me.
Since that incident 10 years ago,
Everyone looks really serious.
10 years of waiting. I know the pain that can... Let's go and see how we can help, Endman. The Tianxia seem to be ready.
This is really impressive.
Done. The first step to retaking our home. Endman, the Tianxia Pillar Array has been arcane in her Yinglong special. Once the information report is done, we can... Right. Memories did bring me here, but not for the sake of sentiment. Endman, do you remember that crying girl? This is a day that the girl looked forward to. But when the day finally comes, she must once again...
You're doing good enough already. And?
I suppose.
Tianxia Zhuang, data compilation is complete. We've got miasma and clusters of blight
Rift.
On countless occasions, the rifts blocked the Yinglongs, preventing them from getting... However, things are now very... Tell everyone that our operation starts here. Lethal blight miasma now blankets most of the North Wuling exclusion zone. The very large rift lies beyond that gorge. We need to cross it to achieve mission success. Arcane and the Yinglongs shall be our vanguards and sweep aside the obstacles of this operation.
The Endfield Crisis Team shall assist the Yinglongs. The Administrator and Shiranite Nexus are the keys to this operation.
Yes. Based on the new data, we must take Tanjian Hull, Shiranite Research Labs, and the Celestial Column. They're perfect positions for deploying our sentry base. There are miasma emitting rifts along the way. You can use the Shiranite Nexus to suppress them, and the Yinglong's facilities can help as well. Once the miasma dissipates, my Tianshi and I shall escort the Tianshi pillar to the front line and deploy a new sentry base. Our final step is to create a path to the very large rift. A bridge shall be built at the Shiranite Research Labs to overcome the final obstacle. I hereby name this Operation Homecoming. The path ahead may challenge us, but it is the path that leads us home. Together, we shall seal the very large rift so that every displaced Wulinger can rebuild their homes.
Let's go! We've been... Yeah, we have the best support.
Endman, are you ready? You've offered Wuling so much. Wuling is not just a home.
Has Arcane called us yet?
You sound worried about her.
The Tianshi will focus on building the
Sounds like a great idea. Alrighty, let's see what we can do. Let's go and see who needs help.
Stay vigilant. Emin? Oh, I suppose my boss sent you here? She never changed. No worries. Oh, Emin, I think my boss might need your...
Always.
All's good on my side.
A cry? What happened? I'm so sorry. It hurts like hell. Watch it, girl. The dark mask. What a coincidence. Shh, keep it down. Anyway, heard that you were ending the very large rift for good. Enough. 10 less stupid rift. So I cheat permakill. Apologies. Anyway, I won't cause the mad woman any trouble.
Got it. Thank you.
Why thank me? Say, do you think Mifu knew that Tang Tang...
She probably noticed, but chose not to say anything about it.
I don't get it. Anyway, let's see what Uncle Pan is worried about.
Look at your signboard.
What is...
Oh, Adney, you're here. A small Ibri, that.
Is old San...
I used to tell only that old sin. Well,
No one can seal the very... But you should pick...
that's it. Yeah.
Isn't that Li Yen and...
Possible.
But I can follow Captain...
For anything zone-related.
What What happened?
Nothing.
The boy wants to find his parents'
Say, you two actually.
Wuling was short on resources back then. The surviving children know.
That's why I'm asking. Everyone's
It's all right. Once Chance,
Chen is right. For now.
I understand, but I'll head back and help.
Do you still remember what this area used?
This area? Sorry.
I remember. There was a bun shop that children loved. If you accidentally kicked a ball into the courtyard, they'd cuss you out till your ears rang.
That does ring a bell.
You were the youngest, and the most terribly... But you did it. And you're living life.
So...
Will be allowed to return.
Yeah.
Arcane, while you weren't around,
I know. The Yinlongs have identified a miasma concentration is way high.
light shades?
Yes. As the very large...
So that's why you turned down Li Feng.
He was too young. The disaster one cannot simply fight the blight or... Furthermore, we're uncertain about...
Things we should keep in mind.
We should press forward and be watchful of the surroundings.
Arcane! Your wounds still haven't healed.
Good.
Why do you insist on pushing yourself?
I said, I'm all right. A short break is all I need.
A Tianxia pillar.
8 years ago, instructors Shore and Jewel were the first. Surveyors after them treated the pillar as a marker. And every Yinglong knows that beyond this point lies a land that eats people alive. It has witnessed the life and death of numerous Yinglongs. And it shall see how it all ends. Send them on their way.
Target locked! You can't escape gravity! Yeah! That's Here's our chance! Terminate!
Verify and Now we'll need to deal with these obstacles.
Can't you just blast them apart with your...
The local area feels structurally unsound.
So what now? Do we have to
Arcane, have you reached the boundary?
Yes, a collapsed facility is...
That is consistent with our...
Parts for the Aero Salvager. The plan is back on schedule.
Yeah. Fang Yi told me Supervisor Perlica requested these.
And they...
So let's get this problem sorted out. Crossing the boundary is when the real...
Another day of beautiful sounds.
Crafting the Aero... Salvager requires gas.
craft the salvager with canisters and parts, right? Right on it.
The salvager must be activated. This step is mandatory.
Time to move the obstacles aside.
We can now press forward. But can the Tianchu pillar fit through this trail?
Once the miasma dissipates, the main force...
Instructors. This will no longer be the fun.
If the boundary is the starting...
Yes. After every mission, the list of names to remember only grows longer. My name should have been on it a long time ago.
Why are you thinking like that?
Since the day I was saved, I felt as though I never really left the zone.
You're like Li Feng. One of those...
I was the only one who survived the depths. One after another. Many people carried me like a torch, till I was safely outside. They gave me their miasma protection device. When one fell, another took over. They trudged through the collapsing gorge, Tanjiang Hall, and finally arrived here. This isn't just the starting point of my survival. I've chosen it as my resting place. As for the other tasks, Tian Shizhuang and her group...
Who's that?
What happened?
Nothing. There are residual blight shades. Summit will handle them. Endman. Like other blight phenomena, the miasma can also interfere with communications. I am the only one with actual field experience fighting the miasma. Should anything happen, my first order is to keep you safe. hope you remember. As long as you and the Sirenite Nexus survive, there is hope for all of this.
Are you planning to handle this like how you did with Ardashir? At a resting place of your choosing?
To keep you safe. And when necessary.
I understand.
Good. The operation shall...
Did something seal the gate? Wait, the Shirenite Nexus.
Why the Shirenite Nexus responded.
The Yinglongs who came here left it here. Try using the Shirenite Nexus to activate the Shirenite within it and ward off the miasma.
Deploying safe points in the thick of a blight miasma. It must have been difficult.
It was. Hilla was responsible for this area. She did good.
Sterilize this area! I pulled it up! Pillar. Did Senior Hilla...
She sent the deployment coordinates to instruct them before she fell. It was 2 months after we left.
Watch your step, people! And I was hoping you'd say that. Sequence! We've done it! Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dolly. Yeah, we can now continue our journey.
This is the way.
Something worth remembering there. Remarkable discovery. Releasing the miasma.
Use the Shirenite Nexus. If it works, it should clean up the nearby miasma.
I think it's working. The miasma's dissipating.
Right, Jace. Don't let them near the Shirenite Nexus.
Sterilize this area!
administrator, Arcane.
Situation normal.
Good. But Tanjian Hall is deeper.
Lee?
Stick to code names during operations. What is it? Found...
Nothing. I just thought you'd be a little more excited when they announced.
Of course I'm excited.
So you just kept it boxed up inside? Maybe you could rely on the Endman and me a bit more.
Save the camaraderie for later.
Hey, are you really all...
Wuling Tanjian Hall is up there. Still remember the place?
Of course. They say Instructor Ju found it.
Then focus on the mission. You should know. Well,
Another day of beautiful sounds.
This is...
what is left of Tanjian Hall.
So this is where our ancestors first raised their swords.
And also where their swords were laid to rest. We meet again. The years have twisted this land.
Wuling Tanjian Hall.
Not just me. An entire... The first cohort of the Yinglong Special Task Force of Wuling, children of the scientific surveillance team. Ironically, mansion, rot. Some of them became Tianshi. Hardly any of them complete. Endman. Tanjian Hall is the final... Beyond this point is a dangerous area that devoured the lives... Chen, radio Tianshi Zhuang and have her...
Okay.
Our priority is to eliminate all
We're on top of that.
Something doesn't feel right here. Make ready. Is this how you want your farewells?
Arcane, they're just...
I know.
The Yinglong Pillar.
Take this place again.
Arcane, calm yourself.
Target locked. Fire!
Mission ends here.
Quiet.
Hey, you alright?
Voices.
This is the mission of Yinglong. It outweighs life itself.
From this day forth, you are one of the Yingling.
I'm sorry, Summit. I was out of it.
Why? Over a small thing like this? This isn't like you, Task.
What is it?
Are you sure you can be a vanguard in this state?
It's my fault. I could have hurt.
No one's asking for an excuse. That doesn't matter.
Go ahead. Tell me.
Try slowing down. We need a well-prepared and reliable task leader. We need you to be that.
She's right, Task Leader. You are overstretched. Maintaining proper readiness is also part of...
If this is everyone's consent... Endman, thank you for...
My thanks too, Admin. That hit could have landed me in the hospital for at least 2 weeks.
Hail Blightshade.
What?
Hail? Ether activity spikes in the...
This warrants a closer look. Comb the area. The issue with the Blightshades must be resolved to secure the sentry base.
Blightshades are appearing more frequently.
Is it because we're closer to the rift? Or because too many fell here?
I know they're just copies, but...
I got Cozy up with gravity! Sequence! Do that?
The make and model.
Just like us. The Yinglongs who came before. Some of them failed to defeat their predator.
Imagine having to fight former team.
No. We know that neutralizing them might be uncomfortable. Those familiar faces. The things that hurt.
Memories. During moments I fail to recall.
Endman, I did not mean...
No, this just proved you risked your lives and faced... I too aspire to be like you, and fight for...
I did not
Arcane, behind you.
Instructor Jewel?
Was that Instructor Jew's blade?
He didn't attack us.
Something might be over there. We should follow.
Wait, Instructor Jew? Hey, wait for us!
Instructor Jewel, are you asking me to free these poor souls?
I didn't last many semesters, but I'm still a fellow disciple of Instructor.
I thought you came up with your own swordman.
Well, the instructors called that a real talent.
Commence AL7, annihilate!
Cozy up with gravity! Don't go too far, Mr. Dolly! Sequence! Target locked! Sequence! Here's our chance!
The last of them.
You still good?
The Bell of Three Presences? So, Tanjin Hall had one of those too.
This room used to be called the Morning Bell Lodge. It was the only... I don't know if they built Tanjin Hall. I only remember listening to... He was my instructor. After I joined the Yinglong, I'm alive because of him and the... I never thought...
He seems to be leading us.
Instructor J... What are you trying to
Task leader.
Blitz crash.
Who's Blitzcrash?
A howler beast I picked up from the wilderness. She later... Now, will you... Blitzcrash has a strong impulse for destruction. We cannot let the Tianshi convoy get too close. Maybe I should have left her in the mountains. You don't want to leave? Fine.
Sterilize this area! Let's flip the world! Here's our chance! Target locked! Everyone's moving in! Take my heart support
Your end is nigh!
Sorry you had to wander here alone.
Might of the wind! Sterilize this area!
Crash.
There shouldn't be any blight shades left nearby. Inform Tianshi Zhuang that... Careful.
You brought us to Blitzcrash in these blight shades. Are you still Instructor Jewel? And it seems halt!
Lee, can blight shades run away like this?
It's my first time, but I won't let him go.
Did he lead us here on purpose?
Hold. He stopped.
What's he up to now?
He wants to fight.
The way I see it,
You've done pretty well.
Lee, did you hear that?
Yes. If the Blight Chase were just info fragments, those were. Instructor Jewel was among the first Yinglongs to arrive. He didn't just instruct the Yinglongs.
And if a great disciple like you came to see him...
Truth is, Instructor Jewel's favorite
What?
that day, when you reported to the Yinglongs.
Not really.
I asked you why you joined the Yinglongs. You're not a Wulinger, and you said, I want to travel to every dangerous place on top.
Ah, I remember! And you told...
Well, congratulations.
Why you... Oh.
Because it suddenly came... To help the other victims of the Blight. Instructor Jewel. Since when did I...
Hey, you spacing out again?
You actually lived up to your word?
Huh? What is she up to now?
The local threats to Tanjin Hall have largely been neutralized. True heroes. Once this is all...
But as the situation's...
We've reviewed the files recovered.
If prudence is...
The very large rift. The of course. We cannot... Tianxi Zhuang and I will organize the crew.
I'm a little worried about Arcane and Chen. They just had a tough time.
Enmin, you're here. I'm just thinking about things when they told me that I wouldn't become an Ingla. But I gradually found out that, you know, I'm just kind of worried about I don't think I know her at all. There are times when I couldn't see any life in her eyes. When I look at her, it feels as though I just prefer the Lija Yang I once knew, Enmin. If things happen and she starts getting...
I'm resting, since it's what everyone wants. Do you need me for something? Someone must navigate this miasma choked. I'm a task leader of the YSTF. We have already witnessed the sacrifices of so many predecessors. Here comes the cruel jest. The battle has only just begun. You and Chen are quite alike in some aspects. When it comes to fulfilling your ideals and visions, but when things become unforgiving, not only... You might not approve of this notion right now, yet it... Starting from the day I crawled out of the...
Endman, ready? The very large rift is just...
Then we shall ride the momentum.
Roger. One more push.
Instructor Ju's pale blight shade. What is it exactly?
We had zero visual reports. The miasma kept us from going this far.
Blight shades feel pretty creepy to me. Should we avoid them?
We should. Let's find another way.
Till our final breaths.
Be extra careful. That enemy looks really dangerous.
We are very close to the very large rift. The intel we have about the area up ahead is insufficient. The ether is always changing. Stay close.
light shades tie us down.
We must uphold Tianqi's trust. Till our final breaths. Time is not maintain formation.
All these twists and turns. So complicated.
Must uphold Tianqi's trust. Maintain formation. Maintain formation. Maintain formation.
The rift should be up ahead. Stay on track and keep going. Light shades, do not approach.
Must uphold Tianqi's trust.
Go
Head
left.
right. And then you decide.
objective. Let's press forward.
I remember that you kind of like these.
Stay alert. This hostile poses significant threat.
It's our only path. We must take that flight tube down. Look above. Use the energy entities.
Ugh, this one looks really tough.
Look at its head. Crush it with the ceiling.
Light shade again!
Do not fight it. Use the energy alluvium above us.
Must uphold Tianqi's trust.
Anyone hurt? Arcane, you alright?
I'm alright. The Sirenite Nexus is safe as well.
That cave-in was unexpected, but that fall actually brought us closer to the ramp.
Found it. Get ready. Time to end the miasma's source.
Target locked. Fire! Cozy up with gravity! Target locked. Not bad. I'll handle the next one. Here's our field.
Conditions stabilized.
The Blight miasma is gone. A sentry base can be built at the Sirenite research labs.
The final target is very close. The plan now.
Nice. Everything's going super smooth.
This is the day.
Sirenite research labs. The best Tianxia once worked there. The passing of these scientists dealt a serious setback to Etherside research.
Tianxia Zhuang's instructor, Mi Feng's parents, and many others. The ground is even. All local threats. Let's inform Tianshizhuang.
This is the ruins of the Sheer Knight. You've all done well. Here, follow me, and tread carefully. The landscape of the research lab seems largely... After some basic repairs, we should have a way forward. The situation in the field is better than my estimates.
So, the bridge will use Sheer Knight built...
Correct. The research labs should... If recovered, they will... While we wait, I've decided to search the main building. The Tianshi...
Yinglong Special Task Force.
We are in... And I shall repeat myself.
Understood.
I hope Lee doesn't sneak off for some Maya. Okay, I'll go after her.
Our homes. The goal is with...
Onwards!
For years, I only realized... In any case, if you do recover some
Perlica, are you thinking about something?
Yes. About the exiles. The very large rift. The building structure remains sound despite the disaster. Those data should be in place. And Min, let's perform a scan. Endman? Let me take a look. Nothing extraordinary. Perhaps it's because we're getting... Perhaps it's the... Yes. And this time, we have even more Endman? However, Tianshi Zhuang... She has waited for 10 years.
I'll take these files to the main building.
I'm a scientist. Luck should not fail. It's here. I have shared this data with the... I'm very grateful. The research labs used to be the center of the... All of them were here. Then there's my fellow disciple. Many gave their lives. I will not. And I have never been.
My name.
This is the memorial to It brought light to Wuling City and was passed from one to another. When I saw you for the first time outside of... You might not remember. From the past till the present. Let's go. We used to take this path. Back then, I never knew it would be years before I walked upon it once more. I'm glad we found our way back together.
Tianshi Zhuang, Enman,
And we strike while the fairy...
across the bridge. That was nerve-wracking.
Finally, our homecoming.
This is a very meaningful moment for both of us.
Fellow Tianshi, perform final verification of Arts Unit status. Endman, both you... Keep yourself in before we go. Do check on Arcane. I'm...
Finally. The largest known in the Razor.
Come on.
Chen Xianyu,
Yeah?
back then, you abandoned the mission to carry the wounded. Then you had a big fight with any of that comes to...
Of course. That was the reason Instructor Jude...
But the truth is, you always felt you did the right thing.
What? Then...
It was right, but it was not the duty of the Yingmongs face more than the Rift. We have to do... At times, we had to treat Talos, but you never set aside those feelings. Of course, you can put teammates... You might make a good pugilist, but...
Why tell...
I just felt I have to tell you now.
Stop saying unlucky stuff like that!
However, you found... Now it's my turn.
Endman, we're done calibrating. The Tianshi can set off...
Our spirit?
onwards. To the...
I'll bring her back.
It's very high up. The exit. I can't. Wait, it's you again. Wait! My body's getting heavy. The others, are they all right? The Endmen and Chen are there. They should... Wait, where are you taking me? Instructor Jewel? And you. Where are you going? Wait for me. I'm seeing things. The miasma. Of all times. Fine. Bring it on! Shatter the lock formation in place! Meet your end here! Area 6! Here I command the air that flows! Shatter the lock! Area 6! I'll cover you! Strike and suppress! Strike them down! Formation is ready to end here! Chaos shall be quelled! Shatter the line! Area covered! Strike and suppress! Breach! Shatter the line!
You're awake? I'm relieved.
You're not an illusion.
Definitely not.
Why did you come here? You and the Sirenite Nexus are key to the entire operation. If some...
You just saved many lives. It's only fair that someone came to save yours.
I just said our duty doesn't look at me now. A dishonorable discharge is what I deserve.
You have a fever. Go easy on yourself.
Leave me. Find your way back. I refuse to be a dead weight.
Before the bridge collapsed, my proto-rig responded to that power. Ardashir mentioned a secret. It might be what took out the Shiranite bridge.
What do you mean?
I meant to say that I was tracking with my proto-rig. I only leapt down because I wanted to uncover that secret. You're not a dead weight to anyone.
You're just trying to make me feel better.
Just speaking the truth. How are you holding up?
Good. Your first aid worked well. Oh, and...
Huh. Never expected to see all this here. Arcane?
I'm all right. It's... heavy.
I did some scouting and found a trail. We should head down that way.
Agreed.
Hold on to me.
Just go! Save the children.
Light shades. Are they trying to escape?
Bear with it! Let them pass! I need more people! Now!
They created a path.
A fragment from 10 years ago. The exclusion zone disaster.
I'm done. This is all I can do. You must live on.
It's over for him.
I'm exhausted. I just need a break. Don't turn around. Keep moving.
The Blight Shades. They were those who fell in the past.
The rupture of the very large rift didn't kill everyone. A terrible building collapsed as we get closer. What do all these pale blight? Are they just disaster?
Papa.
The red ribbon.
Is it mine? She's... If the Blight Shades are... What does that...
Hey, don't obsess about it. You're still alive and she's been guiding us along.
Hold on. This was... my home.
These people are fixed to a moment prior to the disaster.
How is this possible? But I actually know this face.
How much do you remember about...
I thought I'd forgotten everything. The corner tea stall is over there. That's the video show. When I was little, I used to play it.
Just like what we're seeing?
Yes. Had that incident never so many...
But...
But they'll never respond to me again. What?
Do you want to take...
Maybe we should return to Hungshan. The science station is just too...
What about the Rift Project? You spent a lifetime on... Jiyan.
Juyen! Stop looking! Come here!
It's okay, girl.
I got home that day and found my parents arguing about bringing me back to Hongshan. Then the ground shook, and we didn't go far. We were buried in the rubble, till the watchguards found us. But I could barely recall what they looked like.
You were very young.
She left again.
Tanjian Hall has approved the... It's the least I could do.
No, you gotta scare.
Instructor. When I was a girl,
And you are now their incredible...
There are occasions... But who am I to talk? You're bearing so much more. You're the savior.
I don't think we should compete on that. Besides, my main problem is that I've lost my memory. Did you ever regret choosing this path?
Never. Then again, I didn't have a choice.
It feels as though nothing ever happened.
Yet tomorrow never came for them. This is just... No!
An ether fluctuation.
Again. Took everything away from... You... Sealing the rift. Rebuilding... And then... This bright shade with me.
This question of yours is not my... If the Blight Shades are info fragments, then they should carry more than just a
The girl's still alive! Find one more here!
The Blight Shades are born of despair. These info fragments buried us within this suffocating depth. But what of the other?
Keep knocking the pipe. Keep at it.
What did
Till
they
you're
entrust
found.
you with? Lee.
It's just a symptom of love.
This is why she was born. Oh. You are not the survivor who never left the... These Blight Shades left information that speaks. It is truly wonderful to know you have survived.
Great. I just...
Meet me in the break of dawn. The light is softly warming your skin. See you when the sun rises from the horizon.
Sorry. That's all I could...
It's okay. Are you afraid? Don't worry. That's where the tremors are coming from.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to move out.
Does a river run to its source?
Endman, about just then.
Our task leader would never cry. I saw nothing.
Don't let Jen know, or Summit. Well, what you saw should stay with you.
This sword is gigantic. It looks more like...
We had 0 reports about this. Endman, any leads on this?
But one thing is without question.
It is imbued with ether energy. If this sword created the tremors that destroy the Sirenite Bridge, since the Sirenite Nexus is with us...
Agreed.
Indeed. Even in the face of such destruction, I think I saw many of them. Those who ran towards the fire to get me out of the zone. My parents, my instructor, and you. They gave their lives so I could be saved. Even while heavily wounded, they did their best to wake me. Perhaps, from the very start, I've always been the child.
As a commander, I hope you can actually follow your orders.
So, Endman? Any orders right now?
Have faith in me.
You got it.
And stop fighting Chen. She's the one who cares most about you.
Fight?
Huh?
Let's get back to business. This strange sword might harbor secrets more terrifying than we thought. For years, Hongshan has... the very possibility...
The call...
I'm good.
He's okay? Tianshi Zhuang's group has arrived at the base of the Celestial... Thank goodness you didn't get hurt.
This time, I got you for sure. If I were faster, you wouldn't have fallen off, and the Endmen wouldn't have to... So, can you still...
I'm actually fine.
Huh? Making me worry. Lee, you sure you're all right? Endman, did something hit her head?
We found a massive greatsword shrouded in ether energy. Our hardware was limited. I tried to log some data with the personal arts unit. They've been synced with you. To be frank, I've never seen any records on its material, let alone a
weapon that uses ether. It is consistent with the abilities demonstrated by the exiles. This could be our worst-case scenario. Tianshi Zhuang must... She's at the rallying point. Not too far.
We can't do much about the Rift Fisher on our own. You really took your time. You kind of changed. By a lot. Did something happen?
I just went home for a bit.
Huh? Home?
The Rift Fissure. It's at Pillar's Brace. We can reach it via the Tianshi Pillar R&D Center.
It's those weird light shades again. Gotta go around them. Look over there. Be extra. Are those light shades patrolling?
Were they compelled by their residual information? Time our moves and avoid them.
Stay alert. This hostile poses significant threat.
Exit of the R&D center is very close to the rift fissure.
So that's where we're headed? Cozy up with gravity! Best thing I've done today. Now it's time to bring them in. And I was hoping you'd say that.
Conditions stabilized.
Target locked. Right? Yeah, target locked. Give it a go. This hardly counts as warm-up. I knew we could do it. Be extra careful. That enemy looks really dangerous.
Time is not a luxury we have. We must uphold the Tianqi's trust.
Coraline is a fragment of a shattered universe.
Tianqi's trust.
If the road is out, make wingers. We'll take the rooftops. It would be the quickest way.
Oh no, we don't have another path.
Look, that chunk of Tianchi pillar is being supported by energy alluvium.
Got it. What a great idea. We're finally here.
Prep the Uranite Nexus. It's time to end this vile miasma.
Give it a go.
Commence L7, annihilation!
What? Sequence! You can't escape gravity! Yeah! Terminate!
I shall bring it! Darkness!
Cozy up with gravity! Forward! Left the
Target locked, fire!
Supervise.
The Endman is unhurt. Understood, but the Endman found a strange greatsword at the bottom. Perhaps that disaster.
If this is a grave matter.
Let's go. Tianshi Zhuang will handle the rest. Tianshi Zhuang and the others are up ahead.
Let's go. We really kept her waiting. She must be worried.
Good to see that everyone is safe. Endman, Arcane. After receiving the call, the data is quite...
Even in its
The physical structure is the appearance is
Oh yeah. If it...
So who created this?
And was the Very Large Rift disaster.
That's all our intel could say.
It might be related to the Foundation.
Maybe Ardashir can tell us more. Didn't he say that we'd want to talk to him again after Neferith was also aiming for the Ether Rift in Valley 4.
The mysteries keep piling up. No matter the truth that...
Time to complete our last preparation. Endman, it's a response to the I will continue to look into the Foundation. If M3 or Miss Warfarin were here. But in your current site job is to keep you safe. Make yourself ready, Endman.
Anything else I could help with? Oh, huh? She was... I also... how should I... Oh, just like Perlica when she... It's like all her edginess and stubbornness are gone. I'm not very used to this, by the way. That's true. Anyways, she's got me even more curious. You were only away for a short while. Sounds mysterious. Well, thanks a lot, Enman.
Yes, sorrow still lingers. Yes, they can truly Endman. They guide us, so that we may fulfill.
Endman?
Am I disturbing?
Of course not. About the rift.
Did you arrive at a
I actually did. I was like a little fowl trying to fill a river. Truth be told.
You know, once we leveled a very large rift...
Yeah, when I saw that sword, a possibility instantly sprang. With regard the blighted infant to me, that sword offered a new possibility. All the things I've lost.
You're saying that the owner of the sword might have triggered the disaster?
Yes. That was my original answer to your question. I would have thought the culprit's utter destruction won't change my mood. But I shall follow so long as you and Enfield are around.
Of course.
I'm yours to command. We shall finally. Time to finish our last mission. Pillars.
Yes, the very road we took.
Much of the blight miasma has that will be the first light to shine upon the revival of our homes.
Soon the name Exclusion Zone will know, but now we must keep going.
Go down here and we'll reach the target.
The very large rift.
Understood. Let's go.
Hi, Endman. Oh, the...
The very large rift.
Судана листа, судана цауна, kladiots vai. Судана истада, ужба вишла да тераз, нахвоха хукорга vai.
I refuse.
Behold, my blade shall still be turned unto thee. Pray, forgive my transgressions.
Wielder of that sword.
Almost there! This attack will be fast!
What are you looking at? Come on, let's go.
If time is just a symptom of love.
Nothing.
You'll see.
But you're right. We gotta go.
Miserable wretch you've made yourself. The administrator in Yanni's Tianxia did not make it easy for you. When did you first betray us?
Betray? Your plan played out so perfectly. The word hardly applies.
The protocol originium of Electrios. And did you...
Even as a precursor artifact, it must rely on plundered protocol originium just to cling to life in the ether side. How ironic. Originium was the Endmen's weapon to fight the exiles. Yet the crystal also saved them from oblivion.
Huh. You aim for the ether side. I see. Naturally, the legacies of the precursors draw the scavenging land breakers. Hardly a surprise. But you're a pathetic mess now. Why do you still seek death?
Well, the Administrator is regaining power faster than I thought. And this means we must pick up the pace.
This universe is facing oblivion. The next war shall destroy all life forms. Talos 2 needs a sovereign.
And I suppose the survivors will bow to the victor. Either the Endmen who lords over Originium, or precursor droids known as the Foundation. I bow to none. The suffering of Talos 2 forced us to conquer and resist. I have chosen to create another end of my making. Let the Endmen play the savior for you. Our violence is our own to command. Oh, yes. Tell her that Neverith has fulfilled her bargain. We shall meet again on Talos 5.
The energy burst almost toppled the Tianshi.
The blind of my...
How did it end?
It is done. The very large rift we have reclaimed.
Really? I knew it's done!
I knew it!
Since this entire thing...
What? You wanna fight? Sure!
You proved...
Uncle Pan.
I understand.
Mike.
Tianshizhuang, we have a sentry base.
The battle has just...
No. I'd rather
Oh, then I'm going to.
Though it is better to do so after a rest. Go ahead. I'll inform the Tianshi on duty.
It's finally Wuling. Qingbo Stockade. Nefereth.
Yeah.
I would not call it an inevitable the way I see it. And what about you?
I'd prefer staying here. Perlica seems to have something on her mind.
Endman. The enemy from the other side. I might know who they are. An army that controlled the anchors in Angaloy. One that almost destroyed civilization. But they should have been just... Even if a few survived. Wuling has survived its calamity. But we now face even more. Indeed. The aurora above the... Endman, I'm deeply honored. Right. This isn't the time for indecisiveness.
Next on the agenda, in spite of that. Today might be my most I should be... I will continue still.
Some room?
Now those Endmen, if she went to Tanjin Hall, and I believe... Mm-hmm.
There they are.
probably won't be long.
Yeah, we got cheer.
True. Well,
Ooh, someone wants to be an instructor? The idea kinda scared me.
if I were in the shoes of Instructor Jewel,
Huh, and I know you're just... Oh, speaking of who, after you got back, you started giving off a complete...
your senses are off.
Really? You looked super...
Nonsense.
Meh, you were...
I got something to ask you. Your boss,
Enmin, what happened to you?
Not much. We faced the ruin.
That's it? Ugh, fine.
May these heroes rest in peace.
the dead are gone, but the living must trudge on. The future is finally...
So,
Oh yeah! The very large rift...
That's right. And many locations, and they will need us.
But you grew up in Wuling.
Departure is inevitable, but another path has...
Instructor Miss Li Yan.
We shall meet again. I believe the proxy wants a private meeting.
See you in a bit. What did that so-called Excel do?
It's nothing. I think I'm just...
Stop lying! The ether is blind to your body. Did you... Of course you did. Always reckless with your personal safety. Don't. You're lucky I'm...
Oh. Does that mean you'll help me?
What else? Forget it. You understand nothing. From now on, just stay... How is...
What happened?
Someone broke into the prison. Ardashir is dead.
What? But I still have some questions for him.
Questions? Well, ask him later. More importantly, think about what you will do if he decides to be your enemy. We all knew you. Look, I wanna go after it. I got some prep work to do. Just...
All right. Well, you did help.
And while I prep, take care of yourself and don't you dare fall asleep again.
Enderman, you've returned. Perlica has synced every last bit of detail. Great job out there for the Wuling expedition. Yeah, but since Electrios has returned to Talos too, they must... I don't know who'd be faster. Us.
The Exiles. What exactly is the Foundation?
I suppose Ardashir mentioned it to you?
Yeah, he did.
The Foundation is the creator of the Anchors and Angeloi. They command the enemies of Terra, but were once the wardens of the Precursors. They believe the Terran civilization must be enslaved to fulfill their... During that battle, over a century ago, you banished them to the Ether side with your special...
So, that Electrios...
No, he's just their construct, or...
To think that mighty Electrios is but a...
I actually planned to tell you about... I thought I could let you hang around Perlica like an ordinary operator. No disrespect intended, but we gotta keep you safe. The enemies of old are just way too powerful for you. See? Ether energy this week never affected your body before. Did Tsu talk to you? What did she say?
Yeah. She told me to get... but she never told me when.
She left out all the details? Okay, you must inform Perlica if you feel unwell.
I understand. I don't think we've had a proper dialogue ever since my awakening.
The opportunity will come, Enman. Alright, go hit the bunk. No matter what we're gonna face, Endfield is by your side.